What is up, guys? Nswize here with episode number 4 for Soul Seeker: Rise of the Devils. It's been a couple days or day. I don't know. I've been very busy in the past 48 hours. So let's do this. Nope, not gonna buy anything. So, for any of you that have been watching along, or are watching this in a future date and kind of started from the beginning and started watching. Things look drastically different. I've been playing, haven't been playing as much as I wanted to in the past day and a half or 2 days, really. Between work and school, homework. I have a girlfriend that takes up a lot of time. I just haven't been able to put as much time into it as I really want to. But we have progressed decently far. I am level 12 now. I think the last video I was like 7 or 8 or something like that. I don't know. Got a whole new lineup right now. Currently, let's take a look at the heroes. So here are my heroes. I got a decent amount of 3 stars, as you can see. Basically just going through right now, trying to level those guys up to level 30. And then also getting them to +7, obviously, so I can combine them and get my first 4-star. Right now, I have the Fire Deborah, or Deborah, I have no idea. She's +7 and level 30. I think I'm working towards getting my Ice Deborah, or Deborah, whatever you prefer. I think I'm going to get her to level 30 +7 next, strictly because I'm going to keep Sky Fury for now. He's more of a tank. He does decent damage, but he survives decently. I mean, I'm going to end up combining them all, hopefully like in the next week or so, depending on how long this is actually going to take. So I'm not really saving them. I'm just doing in my eyes, the least useful ones, which the Fire Deb and the Ice Deb. They have decent skills. They shoot like a beam when you summon them, and it cuts through all the enemies, which is nice. But I think their base attack is a little bit lower. Like the Patrol Derek, or Darek. I don't know how to pronounce these at all. He's got really high base damage, so he does good damage. So he'll be one of the last ones that I fuse or combine. Excuse me. Yeah. So you can see, I got a couple. One thing, a big tip for you guys. I think I got to like level 6 or 7 before I ended up checking the mission tab, which is back at your home screen here, right next to heroes / items, and also right next to hero book, right in between there. I didn't check that really until like level 6 or 7, I think. And when I clicked on it, I had a metric fuck ton of gold and crystals and items and draws and all this other shit that I just completely blanked on. So for any of you that have been playing and obviously like me just kind of like zoned it out, go check that shit. You'll get some decent stuff. And I mean, it's all just stuff that I got from grinding through the first couple levels and stuff like that, so everybody will get it at one point. And then also be sure to check your messages, because some of the stuff that you earn, whether it's achievements or missions or whatever, does go here. I think I got a couple keys. Other than that, I think I claimed everything already. So I did a couple of draws with crystals. I think I had like 200 crystals, and I think I drew like 3 people or 2 people, and then I also had I also fused 4 2-stars, which gave me 2 3-stars. So that's why I currently have that many 3-stars. I think I had maybe one hero draw that is supposed to be from 3 to 6 stars. And of course, I only got a 3-star out of it. I didn't get lucky or anything like that and get a 4-star. I do have a couple more friends now. Haven't really been adding anybody unless I have requests. which is cool. Most of them are higher levels than me already, or have 4-star or something, which is cool. It helps me out, I guess, when I get to use them. But for the most part, like pretty much the whole day while I was at work today, I was just kind of like grinding through. Let's take a look and see where I'm at on the map here. I'm on the volcanic continent, the third continent. I kind of stopped once I got to 3-8. Because that's when I had my main group of people kind of maxed out. They were all level 30. And I wanted to kind of start grinding some other heroes up to level 30 and stuff. Because you get 20, I'm going to keep calling them carrots because that's what they're called in Hello Hero. But they're crystals. When you max out a monster or hero, it will give you 20 crystals. So, you do that 4 times. That's automatically 1 summon. Now, here's the thing to think about, which I wasn't really thinking about when I did this earlier. I was just so anxious to, hopefully get like a 4-star or get some better heroes. I just kind of had like 200 and I drew a couple, and then I had like 250 and I drew a couple. That's not the smartest thing to do. In this game, there are no premium packs like Summoner's War, like you might be used to, where you get, the Angemon, the summons, some gold and stuff like that. This one does not have it, at least not yet. I kind of have to imagine that they might think about doing something like that, but I mean, you never know. They completely went different with the energy system. They're going different in other directions with other aspects of the game, so you never know. They might not end up doing that. But here's the thing: if you buy 1 hero draw, or whatever, I don't even know what it's called actually, the 3 to 6 star. It costs 75. Yeah, so premium hero draw, that's what it's called. It costs 75 carats. Well, we're gonna do it right now, just for the sake of showing you. It's not the smartest thing to do, so don't do it if you're watching this. I'm gonna draw. There's 75 carats down the drain, right? Alright, I got a Ice Magician Girl. I actually think I already have him, which is disappointing. I either have him or maybe the Fire Magician Girl. I know I have one of them, so that kind of sucks. But here's the thing that I was getting at. Draw again for 64 crystals, 15% off. Yeah, now I know a lot of people are saying, that's 11 crystals. That's not a big deal. Like, who cares? Well, here's the thing. If you save up, 1,000 crystals, you're gonna end up earning yourself back every, I think it's, let's see. So every 750, so I don't know. I'm bad at doing math in my head on the spot, but the point is, save up as much as you can, or as much as you can stand. I would at least do a couple hundred. I know Summoner's War, it was, I think, 750 for the premium pack, which I'm level 27, and it takes me, 2-3 weeks to earn that between daily quests and rival battles and stuff like that. Hello Hero is kind of similar. You could get better packs, and you just have to save it up. Yeah, it sucks because, these mobile games, it's all about instant gratification and doing stuff like that. You're always thinking, maybe I'll get lucky, because you always see somebody on chat that pulls a 5-star out of just, their first draw or whatever, and it's just not worth it. So save up a couple hundred. Do it that way. You'll end up saving more crystals in the long run, especially if you're going to be wanting to spend money on this game. If you are going to spend money, do it wisely. Invest. Get as many draws out of this as you can. So there's my spiel on that. I am going to do it one last time just because I think I have enough. Wanderer Song. So cool. I have not had her before. She looks cool. Hopefully she's powerful. So that's cool. Cool. I think that's all we're going to do here for now. What else did I want to cover in this episode? Oh, yeah. So in one of my earlier episodes, it might have been the last one, I'm not sure. I talked about the items that you get once you complete a stage, how I preferred having gold over anything else. Well, it's definitely true. You do need a lot of gold in this, especially once you get to like these 3 stars and 4 stars trying to upgrade them. I think it costs 6,000 per, like hero that you use as fodder. So it's going to cost quite a bit to you know, get these guys to +7 on top of leveling them, which, I mean, that doesn't cost anything, but it's work. So you do want the gold, but the thing that I'm noticing more than anything now, especially with these 3 stars, it's not as easy to get them up to +7 to combine them. I ran out, and I am running out of like 1 stars to feed to them. You know, at first, when I was just doing the 2-star people, when I was fusing them, it would only take a handful of 1 stars to get them to +7, which isn't bad at all. But as soon as I jump to that 3-star, I mean, there's a huge gap. I mean, in terms of cost to upgrade, as well as the amount of actual heroes you need to upgrade. It jumps up quite a bit. So, you know, one thing to think about, not that 1 level, at least that we know of, not that 1 level is more likely to drop a hero, even if it's a 1-star, as opposed to gold or whatever else. Obviously, it's something we don't have control over, but it's just something to think about. So if you keep getting, you know, a bunch of 1-stars in a row, and you're saying, damn it, man, I really just want the gold, or I really want that item, it's okay. It's not the worst thing that could happen, trust me. I think I ended up doing, last night I did 20 missions in a row, and I wrote down the results of them in terms of getting the that 3-card thing at the end, whatever the, you know, the bonus item. I think it was something like 13 or 12 or 13 out of the 20 I got the lesser gold, so like 300 gold. I think 3 times I got the 600 gold, so the higher gold. I think twice, it was either 2 or 3 times I got the monster, and I think it was only, and of course they were only the 1-stars. And then I think once or twice I actually got the item, which I think the level I was grinding on was like a 2-star battle axe or something. So obviously, like I said, I think so 15 out of 20 was gold. Two monsters or 3 monsters out of that heroes. You know, that's it's gonna take some time to build up, you know, enough stuff to actually start upgrading these people, which, again, no surprise. I mean, these games are all about that. They want to keep you hooked, they want to make you play a lot, and that's the way to do it. It's not going to be easy to get these 4, 5, and even 6 stars. I mean, I can't even imagine right now grinding up to a 6-star. I mean, just thinking about that, you got to get 2 5-stars +7, and I imagine, you know, it's like, it's got to be at least like 25,000 gold for 1 hero, and you know that 1 hero isn't going to upgrade them +1. You're going to need probably like somewhere between 30 to 50, you know, if you're using 1 and 2 stars for that. So it's I imagine it's going to jump up exponentially. And then I think another thing I'm going to cover here, I think I'm going to make this only a 20-minute. I'm not really going to do any battles or anything. I'm just kind of going over stuff that I've learned. When you are upgrading these and feeding lower tiered monsters to the higher ones, don't ever go higher than half of what it's going to take to get them to +7. Now, that kind of sounds confusing. I wish I would have saved some 1-stars just to show you what I'm talking about, but I'll try to do my best without actually having them. And maybe I'll do another video later that actually shows you, and maybe it'll work out. But here's the thing. So let's say I want to get this Ice Deb up to +7. Pretend she doesn't have anything. I guess we can keep that there. That's fine. Whatever she's got. I think I fed like 2 or 3 1-stars to her, and that's all it got. So it wasn't much. So now, I just for the sake of showing you guys, you know, pretend we're gonna feed her these people. So we're at level 3 right now, and then she would have 14 points. Technically, I don't think that's, if you were to double that, I don't think that's still level 7 yet. But here's the thing. If I use these 4, or scratch that. If you just keep going, and you know you want to fill up those 6 slots immediately, and you look, it'll go to level 5 for you. Not a bad deal, right? Wrong. Here's the thing. You upgrade them, it's normal, you get to level 5. What if you do the upgrade and you get an excellent success? There's great and excellent. Great gives you 150% of what you would have originally gotten as experience. If you would have done excellent success, it gives you 200%. So here's the thing. If we potentially get the excellent success, or I might have those two switched around. One of them is 150, one of them is 200%. Now this is, so it's only level 2, so we got to go back because I forgot that was a 3-star. So now we're getting up 3 levels. Well, here's the thing. If I use just these 4 and I get a 200% an excellent success rate, that's going to jump up to plus 7 for me right there. So I don't have to waste those other 2 3-stars there to get us there. Now, obviously, it's a very slim rate to get the great and excellent success rates. I don't know the actual numbers on it. I haven't, like I said, there's virtually little to no guides in this, at least in English that I've found, about percentages or, how things are based. But don't ever, just do whatever half of what it takes to get to that plus 7. Start there and then work your way up. And then, if you get it to level 6 or whatever, just do one at a time. Because you never know, you might get that 200% rate, and it might just be enough. Instead of having to use 4 people, it might take 3 or it might take 2, and it's just being more efficient that way. And again, if you haven't played or if you haven't yet tried to combine, a lot of that's going to sound foreign to you, but once you actually get into it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And oh yeah, that makes sense. Cool. So we talked about that. We talked about level 30 gets you crystals. We're at 17 minutes. Let's see. What else did I discover? Well, I guess one of the other things that I found out, which a lot of you, if you are playing this, you probably already know this, and it's nothing new to you. You can auto through these levels. And he'll auto attack and do whatever. And as you're going, if you don't have a really high, like a 4 or 5-star or something like that, or you're not quite level 30 yet with your main character, you're probably going to die a couple times. There's just, things time badly and whatever else, you're going to die. But here's the thing. If you're grinding and you're trying to get some other, heroes level 30 that you just got, or anything else, you can go to a previous level, and on top of autoing the actual level itself like it normally would, there's a little button here right next to the start button that says auto skill. Now I don't know why, but it took me 3 days to find this button. There's nothing that shows you it or explains it or whatever, but if you hit that auto skill button right there, and you'll see it lights up red and has a check mark, it'll summon all of your heroes for you. So I'll run through it real quick just for the sake of showing you. So in addition to walking around and auto attacking like it normally would, he is actually going to, just like that, summon the other heroes in your party, and he'll use his abilities or her abilities whenever it feels necessary. Now I've noticed the computer itself isn't very efficient in its uses. Like there, it'll summon when there's a big mob, and if it's off cooldown. But I've also noticed, there's 1 monster left in the area, or 2 monsters left, and it'll summon somebody, or it might summon 2 people at once, especially if you have like a healer or something. Well, you're going to kill those 2 monsters, which you could probably do that with auto attacks in the first place. And then you move on to the next stage, and you have a huge mob, or you have a big boss like this in your face, and all of your summons are on cooldowns, or supports are on cooldowns, and your abilities on cooldown. And usually these bosses have a decent sized mob with them, and you kind of get wrecked sometimes, especially like I said, if it's a higher level So just one thing to think about. Make sure it's one of those levels that you can clearly auto through. without any problems. I mean, I think every now and then I still get like 1 or 2 failures just because I'm leveling up my main character as well as my supports at the same time. So every now and then, maybe like 1 out of 20 or something, you know, it'll have really bad timing and really bad auto AI features and stuff, and I'll fail. Usually it's at the boss level, but again, it's nothing that is really affecting me. So so yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't think there's really much else that's so like right there, hey, that worked out perfect. Level 30, 20 gems, perfect. And like I said, check your inboxes for some of this stuff. Like, it's right there for me, so you get that. Even start doing it with the 1 stars. Even if you are, you know, you're caught up in getting 3 stars or 2 stars or 4 stars, whatever it is. Level up the easy guys first, because I do think it is similar to Hello Hero and Summoner's War, where the lower the star rating, the easier it is for them to level. I'm not sure, but I did think I noticed that earlier when I was leveling those 2 stars. So get those guys leveled up, get some free crystals out of it, you know. If you're already on the 2nd or 3rd continent, chances are you've got quite a few 1 stars. Just from playing story mode or whatever. Before you use them to feed for upgrades, for combination, excuse me, make sure you get those up to level 30. That's 20 free crystals. You know, let's say you got 5 of those, you do that, it doesn't take awfully long. That's 100 free crystals right there. That's 1 draw. So like I said, it's definitely helpful. Crystals aren't the hardest thing to come by compared to other games where they make it near impossible, so they're basically forcing you to buy it if you want to succeed. This game is not like that at all. So let's take a look at the missions real quick here, I think. And look at that, took down 100 bosses already, so there's 5 more. But yeah, check your missions, check your messages, do all that good stuff. I think that's about it. So like, comment, subscribe, you know, do whatever for this video if you would. The only way to really get this video out there is to do these things. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment on it, share it, you know, pass it around, put it on Facebook, put it on Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit, whatever it is. There's still really not that many videos. I've seen a couple people do like arena things. I've seen a couple people do kind of weird videos with it. Me personally, I tried searching Soul Seeker on YouTube. I couldn't even find my own videos. So hats off to you guys, because I don't know how you found it. I don't know if it's getting more popular now, but it certainly wasn't a couple days ago when I made my first 2 or 3 videos. So like I said, the only way to get this stuff out there, do all that stuff. You know, if it's helping people, I know I see in the chat there's a ton of people asking the same questions over and over, which half of them are explained in the tutorials, half of them are not. A lot of the stuff that they ask, I personally have gone over in my first, you know, couple videos or this video. So it's always nice to help people and, you know, entertain somebody. So do all that awesome stuff. Continue grinding. Send me some friend requests, because I really don't have that many friends, and I'm trying to get some more so I can get all those free clovers and do the daily lucky draw or draw of luck, whatever it is. I haven't done that yet. I don't know if it's an item or monster, or if it's, you know, you can literally draw anything. I'm sure it can't be that amazing since it's essentially social points, but send me that stuff. Go to my Twitch page, follow that. I wanted to do a live stream Sunday. I'm not sure if I will. I don't know. Obviously, there's not going to be a huge audience for it. And then I also have to see if my internet will even allow that, because in the past 2 or 3 months, it's just been like horrendous. Like, I can't stream anything, and it's really sucked. But yeah, I think I'll end up doing another video possibly for arena, and then another one for the tower as well, which you guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you will shortly. So I guess other than that, until next time, guys, take it easy, level up, and send me some friend requests. All right.